So as you may know, PlayStation decided to sneakily put in DRM into the PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5. And let's just say PlayStation fans and the wider internet has been beaten in the legs of Sony. Yes, everyone this week was beaten in Sony's legs.
Console, Sony are in big trouble with a new change to the PS5. So the internet has found out that they have secretly added new DRM, specifically requiring you to put your game online every 30 days. In the past,
every digital game you purchase now, if you don't check in every 30 days on the internet, you will lose access to a game that you purchased. No, my brothers and sisters, don't get it twisted. We gonna show Sony the same. I don't know about you other ponies out there. We, on this side, we gonna show Sony the same energy that we were showing Microsoft back with the Xbox One before that junk came out with this DRM junk.
Yes, there was a call to arms. Everyone on the internet was saying we have to rise up against Sony.
Take this. We don't gotta take this. Feel this way. We don't gotta feel this way. No, we don't gotta take this. We don't gotta feel this way. Rise up.
Fonts whatsoever, literally seemingly confirming that this is true, right? Look, pay attention to this. Any PlayStation game purchased digitally after March's system update will reportedly now require an internet connection once every 30 days to validate the license. This is a problem, bro. This is a problem. If the console stays offline longer than that, the games will not launch until you reconnect. Setting a console as primary does not bypass this 30-day requirement. They are shoving it in your friggin' faces and y'all don't see it. The 30-day is a valid period, not, listen to this, the 30-day is a valid period and is not a sign of an account restriction or anything like that. Right there in your friggin' faces. And some of y'all are still sleeping. Tell me how is this okay? And here's the evidence right here. Hold on just a second. It gets worse. It gets worse.
But it wasn't only YouTubers talking about this. It was also fans in the comments. Listen to what some of you guys said. Jeff VPE said, the worst part is that they are enforcing this 6 years into the current generation and probably would have introduced this for the PlayStation 6 but thought that it would be better if they enforced this beforehand so people would not complain as much. John Anderson said, that's BS and people need to speak up in mass. You buy a game and install it, you should own that game on your console system and have full access, internet or not. This is basically theft by a corporation. Prince Field said, this is a good reason not to buy a PlayStation 5. So yes, everyone was beaten in Sony's leg for this anti-consumer move. Now, Sony heard. Yes, Sony heard all the complaints. They saw all the backlash and they did something. They made this statement. Players can continue to access and play their purchased games as usual. A one-time online check is required to confirm the game's license, after which no further check-ins are required. Now, when PlayStation made this statement, wow, the ponies came out. The ponies came out and said, here what? All of this was overblown. There's nothing to worry about. This was just, Xbox guys who were just taking advantage of the situation. Nothing to see here. Look at some of the comments they made. J-Dub tweeted, so PlayStation DRM was a nothing burger. Then he tried to move the goalposts and switching the attention to Microsoft financials when he said, wow, Microsoft financials are in a dire straits, it's in the dump. We even had Gizmodo picking up for PlayStation by saying freak out over the PlayStation DRM was a big nothing burger. Wow, to believe this media outlet that's supposed to be neutral is saying that what happened there was a nothing burger. So for all the guys out there who is saying that this DRM is a nothing burger and there's nothing to see here, move on. Let's talk about Xbox financials. I just have one question. Then what did we see? What did we see when all those YouTubers, Spawn Waves, took out the CMOS battery and other YouTubers? What did we see? Didn't we see some form of DRM? We saw it. So how could they say that this is a nothing burger? Is it that Sony thinks that we are crazy? Is it that Sony thinks that we don't have eyes and ears to see exactly what they did? We saw some form of a DRM that is implemented in both the PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5. I mean, you cannot run away from this evidence, Sony.
As you can see plainly in front of your face, it says, you're offline. We are not connected. Okay? I didn't just trickery do that with editing. That's what it's saying, okay? So, I recently bought Wild Arms 4. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Guess what? Guess what, Brits? Blown the out once again. Lady Liberty here to put the myth to bed. You saw it here, tore down, can't use this content, can't connect to the server to verify your license. Wait a while, then try again. Sony L. Big L, not a glitch, not a myth. This is DRM, plain and simple. But your license, what's the big deal? Everyone's got internet. Everyone's got internet. No. This is my copy of Wild Arms 4. You can't take it away from me. Hold on a sec. Okay? I'm not done. You know what you can't take from me, Sony? This physical copy of We Love Katamari for the PlayStation 2. Come on, Jin Ryan. Take it from my dead hands, my cold dead hands. You can't.
Now, if Sony is saying that there is a one-time check-in, then when is that one-time check-in? Is that one-time check-in when you purchase the game? Is that one-time check-in 14 days after? Is that one-time check-in 30 days after you bought the game? When is the one-time check-in? And could anyone, replicate exactly what these guys did to see if they are able to play games bought after the 26th of March 2026, just to see even if it's online going forward? If it is, you can play the game. Until then, I don't trust Sony. I will not believe Sony because they lie so much, and they did this sneakily, not even advising their gamers and their persons on their platform. So why should I trust them? So I believe that they are just trying to damage control, and it's not only me saying that.
Surprise, surprise! Sony are walking back their PS5 DRM decision. Earlier this week, there were a lot of stories going around about how if you bought a new game on the PS5 digitally, you would have to go online every 30 days to verify the license. However, this is now no longer the case. Players can continue to access and play their purchase games as usual, according to Sony, but a one-time online check is required to confirm the game's license, after which no further check-ins are required.
Yes, so Sony is saying just one-time check-in is required. All I need is someone to prove that. Prove to me that you can still play these games although it's offline. The same thing Spawnwave and other YouTubers did. But do you believe, let me hear from you, do you believe that Sony really don't have any kind of DRM? Do you believe that you can play your games offline even though you would have bought it after March of this year? Let me know in the comment sections below. Next up, let's talk about Microsoft Q3 report. Especially, let's look at the Xbox section. So when we look at this Q3 reports, some of the highlights is that we are seeing decreases in content and services in software and also in hardware. Now, I would say that this is not surprising. We understand that here what content and services, software, and even hardware will still be feeling the effects of some of the decisions that Xbox would have made in the past few months, whether it be raising Game Pass, raising consoles. So we still understand that that would have affected the business going forward. Now we know that Asha Sharma came to the tail end of February, which means she did not affect this quarter. Now Asha did implement a lot of things for the next quarter, so let's see if that would affect when it comes to software and also content and services. We know hardware will not be affected because we're still in the Xbox Series X and S generation, and the prices for that particular console is still up. So we don't expect any major uptick when it comes to hardware in the next quarter, in the next few quarters. When the Xbox Helix does come out, we will see what that new console will do when it comes to hardware. But yes, this is not good. But what I do like is what Asha came out and said after. This is what she said. Xbox earnings today. While we have made progress expanding the business and our margins, players and revenue growth has not yet met our ambition. We know we have work to do to earn every player today and into the future. So yes, here Asha is acknowledging that the Q3 reports are not good. She is acknowledging that here what she and the Xbox team have a lot of work to do when it comes to making persons come back to Xbox and making new adopters come to the Xbox platform. And this is a good sign. This is a good sign that she already hit the ground running, and she is going to continue to do exactly that. Now we have a few persons in the comments of this particular tweet who is giving Asha some suggestions. Look at this. Listen to this known pony hunter. He said, big audience on PlayStation hungry to buy Xbox games. Forza Horizon 6 should be a huge seller. Contribute to margins and grow the player base. I'll be there day one. So yes, we have Pony telling Asha in order to save Xbox, then she need to put games onto PlayStation. He's hungry for Xbox games. Next, we have the guy who heavies the room everywhere he goes, Tim Dog. He tells Asha exclusives and bet on yourself. Yes, Tim Dog, who brings a dark gloom to anywhere he moves, is telling Asha to bring back exclusives. All in all, we have a lot of Xbox fans and also pony imposters trying to tell Asha what to do to make the Xbox business profitable. But we'll see what she chooses in the future. Let me know what you think about Asha, Xbox, and the financial, including that DRM situation with PlayStation. Let me know in the comment sections below. Guys, don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos. I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.